I'm Marcus and I live in a van with my girlfriend. We're currently travelling through Norway, but we're leaving the van behind for a few days and hopping on a flight to the Arctic. So come with us to Svalbard. I've dreamed of going to the Arctic since I was a kid, so this was massive for me. From the second we got off the flight, I was in awe. Even the view from our hostel room blew my mind. We walked down the road for a pint and a toastie before heading to do one of the most exciting activities ever. Dog sledding. This has to be one of the best things you can do here. Massive shout out to Green Dog who run this activity. They were amazing from start to finish. They even have this Trump as a scarecrow, which we found hilarious. They got us acquainted with our team before letting us loose on the open snow. I don't think I'll ever experience anything as exciting as this again. It was honestly incredible. I felt like I was on a proper Arctic expedition. It got even better when we stopped at this cave to explore. We crawled through gaps and walked through chambers that only a few people will ever get to see. It was a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Then we jumped back on the sleds and I got to be passenger princess this time while Liv drove, and it was so fun just cruising along and enjoying the spectacular views. I might be biased here, but I think we had the best team of dogs. We had Scar, Outlaw, Rafiki, Audi, Hodor and Peak. And they were the most incredible team of dogs ever. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Belfast though. He might have been on another team, but him and I were kindred spirits. After that we went for reindeer burgers, which weren't the best, but definitely worth trying. The next day there was a crazy storm, so we explored the town a bit before heading to the museum. It showcased Arctic life, the mining history, and the incredible animals that live there. Then when we left, we saw this dude just roaming about. Where else in the world can you just see reindeer walking about the town? Luckily by this time the storm had cleared and we could do our next activity, snowmobiling. There's no activity here that isn't amazing, but a 10-mile snowmobile tour with dinner cooked over an open fire has to be one of the best. We rode out over the glacier towards the mountains before stopping to see the most beautiful sunset of all time. There's only about 2 weeks a year that you get to see the sun like this, but I don't know if I've ever seen something so magical. Even though the sun sets, it doesn't actually get dark here, so the ride back was so weird and stunningly beautiful. I couldn't have asked for more from this journey. The next morning was our last, so we went and chilled in the Husky Cafe before having to leave to catch our flight. Honestly, this whole trip was a dream come true and it'll stay with me forever. Follow to see more of our Norwegian adventure.